What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. I've had to give a lot of thought in the past couple of days on what my next video would be, hopefully that y'all can understand what I'm trying to communicate to y'all. The best way that I've seen to do it was during my 2-day sabbatical. I watched a show called Contagion. It reminded me of Jaws, and I'm going to show y'all how the movie Jaws, the movie Contagion, is related to the AMC squeeze and your attitudes. Now, in Jaws, as you know, Jaws comes in, eats somebody, eats somebody else. They tell the sheriff. The sheriff investigates. He finds out there's a great white shark out there eating people. Y'all heard Boomer. Well, sheriff goes to the mayor, says, "Mayor, there's a shark out there eating people. We got to do something. Shut the beast down." The mayor looks at Brody and he goes, "The fuck are you talking about? Do you not realize this is the busiest season we have? And you want me to just shut the beach down?" Well, they don't shut the beach down. Jaws comes in, they eat more people. During my 2-day sabbatical, I watched a movie called Contagion. In the movie Contagion, the virus gets loose, it's killing people, they've isolated, they know where it's coming from, and they go to the powers that be and they say, "Look, this virus is killing people. We got to do something." And they said, "What do you suggest?" "Lock it down." Lock what down? You got to close the malls, you got to close all stores, lock everything down before millions of people die. And the powers that be looked at him and they go, "Are you fucking crazy? Do you not realize this is the busiest shopping season of the year for us? And you just want me to shut down all the malls and all the stores and keep people in their houses?" So they didn't do it. And long story short, millions of people died. What does that have to do with AMC? I put out this video warning everybody. Adam Aron played us again, and here's how. And I was very detailed in how we was going to be played and how they had strategized and was able to stop the squeeze. Now what that means is millions of people are going to lose their life savings if this don't come through. I received so much hate because I dared call Adam Aron out and tell him, "Bitch, you part of the problem. You're working with them now. Y'all figured a way how to stop the squeeze. All you had to do was this as a pounce and it would be over. Instead, you drawing this thing out with the APE stock." Like I said, so much hate. In 5 minutes, over 35 people unsubscribed. I got death threats and comments about how I just need to hang myself and all the stupid shit that you could imagine. So I killed the video. I took 2 days off and I waited for these three to come on out with their DD. Why? Because they are the stock market gurus on YouTube that give us our information. So what they're going to say is obviously going to be true. Now, before I show you what they said, I'm going to play an excerpt from that video that everybody hated me on. And then we're going to get into exactly what they said. Okay, this is the AMC newsletter that they put out explaining what was going to happen. But he says right here in this paragraph, "Since this stock dividend move being announced today is like a stock split, it is logical to assume that once the dividend is issued, the price of our common shares will fall." Let's use Meta as an example. And the numbers that I will be putting there will be just rounded off figures so that everybody can understand more easily. But watch this. In a normal stock split, let's say that Meta has 10 million float. Now we know it's not, but for argument's sake, let's say it's 10 million. And the price of Meta would be 80. In a 2-for-1 stock split, the float would double to 20 million. And the price would be cut in half to reflect $40. Now, it's still $80 million. It's 10 million shares at $80, $80 million. 20 million shares at $40, $80 million. It's the same. Companies do this when their price of their stock gets too high and they want to bring interest back into it. They'll do a 2-for-1 or they'll do a stock split, but normally they want to bring interest back to their stock. That's the purpose of it. What does this mean with AMC? We go back to his original statement in the newsletter that says, again, since this stock dividend move being announced today is like a stock split, it's logical to assume that once the dividend is issued, the price of our common shares will fall. Okay? The next sentence. Vitally, however, as an investor, you and me would not own only a single share. You would own instead a share of AMC and an APE. So your economic interest in AMC would be the price of a share plus the price of the APE. Let's just say that from now to the 21st, we are putting it on the short's ass. They're having to cover. The stock price has moved up from $22 as it is right now to $46. That would mean that 516 million shares of AMC at $46 equals $23,736,000,000. Everybody's okay with that. But now watch what they're doing. What they're actually doing. Add in the APE. Now we have 516 million APE. Why? Because he done what was like a stock split. There's 516 million shares of AMC, and now there will be 516 million shares of APE. But here's where it gets fucked up, people. This is like a stock split. Okay? And he tells us right here, I'm not making this shit up. He says, vitally, however, as an investor, you would not own only a single share. You would instead own a share of AMC and an APE. So your economic interest in AMC would be the price of the share plus the price of an APE. Then he goes on to say that, and while no one's crystal ball can accurately predict stock market swings and volatility, stop. Yeah, we can. We got them banged up. They in the corner. They taking blows to the fucking body, people. We are working them. This is it. We are there. But everybody's concerned about stock dilution and what will the price of APE be when it comes out. Will it be 1 cent? It's impossible. New York Stock Exchange has rules. It has to open at least $4 to $5. All right. The question I asked the broker was, what will the price be when it opens? Then I let everybody hear the conversation that I had with the broker where he explained, yes, if it's like a stock split, at that point AMC was at 22, so therefore AMC will go to 11 and APE would be worth 11. And I said, okay, it's what I thought. They're not trying to do a stock dilution, they're doing a price dilution. Remember what I told y'all, one of the reasons why you offer a stock split is to lower the price. So, what they're hoping for and what they're planning on is once this thing starts running, if it gets to 100, your price is going to be cut in half to 50 and your momentum's going to stop. Why? Because now you got to focus on 2 stocks. But everybody hated me. Everybody wanted me to go kill myself. And I'm simply trying to point out that what's going on here, people, is price dilution. What they would have to cover, fuck the APE, set the APE off to the side. AMC is now at 11. So they can cover at that price. If the stock falls to 15 before the APE shares is released, then AMC is going to be $7 and they can buy back at a cheaper price. But y'all hated me. Y'all wanted me to go hang myself because I told y'all that. But these three did a 2.5 hour video, which I took notes and I recorded certain sections of it to play back to y'all so that y'all can hear what they were saying and how it correlated with what I said. And I'm going to get to that in the next video. But here's the thing, people. They have figured out how to stop this squeeze. They figured it out. And it's through the APE style. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you want to be one of them motherfuckers who goes on out there and swims and jaws eats your ass, or you go shopping in the mall during the virus and you catch the virus and it kills you, or you don't listen to common fucking sense and you're going to end up losing everything in this play. But I waited for these three. I took some time off. I said, well, I'll wait for them because they got notifications that they're going to end the FUD. And my next video is going to be centered on these three, what they said, and I'm going to tell y'all and what my opinion is concerning that. I love y'all. Be blessed. Tune into the next video so you can know what these three said and what was going on in their comments during this 2.5 hour live stream. I love y'all. I have a special place in my heart for everybody that watches my videos because I don't like to leave my house. It's just the way it is. I walk my dogs, I go grocery shopping for my dad, and I come home. I sit here and let y'all entertain me. But with that, I'm going to let you go with this video. I'm back, and I'm fixing to show y'all exactly what these three said and why I don't trust 2 out of the 3. And I'm going to show you what these 3 said and why I respect 1, and I don't really give a shit about the other 2. Find out which one's in the next video. Love y'all. Be blessed.